General for the Department of International Relations, Zane Dango, and the Director General for the Department of Trade, Industry and Competition.
They blame the right-wingers, Solidarity, AfriForum. Do we blame the left-wingers, EFF, MKP? Townships in the villages, in simple terms, what this means. Last but not least, to please America. But that's the only way you can save this whole thing. How do you...
Thank you, Minister.
The US is South Africa's third biggest trading partner, with the European Union and China being the first and second largest trading partners. The US accounts for 7.5% of our global exports. Thus, we will continue to engage the US with a view to conclude a deal that advances the interests of both countries. South Africa seeks to conclude deals that promote value addition and industrialization, rather than extractive relations that deprive the country of the ability to beneficiate our mineral wealth by mimicking extractive colonial-era trade relations.
To come from us, possibly, obviously using the US market. Clearly China, the $200 billion US dollar sort of market.
About trade or other diplomatic issues coming into the conversation, and how much.
Moreover, South Africa poses no trade threats to the US economy nor its national security. The calculation of US-South Africa trade deficit ignores the substantial US trade surplus in services, as well as the complementary nature of the bilateral trade and investment relations between the two countries. South African exports do not compete with US producers and do not pose a threat to US industry. On the contrary, our exports are crucial inputs that support America's own industrial base.
As in terms of township businesses that were getting in.
At the end of that.
The diversification of markets that will be required following the introduction of additional tariffs on South African goods may require exporters to coordinate their activities in relation to developing joint infrastructure for exports, sharing of market information, and coordination of activities to achieve economies of scale and efficiencies that enable them to be competitive. These activities may contravene the provisions of the Competition Act.
Possible way, given the Trump administration's very favorable stance towards.
Thank you. I thought Minister Tau was offering to answer that question. No, I think
we are talking about the livelihoods and jobs of people that are at stake. So that's why we're focused on the ball, on the negotiations, on the framework, and we did not want to focus on the speculations, whether it's because of a BEE or affirmative action or any other politics that has not been brought to the negotiation table. So we focus on what we have presented to the US government, and we believe we're dealing with that.
DawnNews.